What's happening, everyone? Dingo here. I'm with this man, Chris.
What's up?
I'm a little bit nervous, as you would be, standing next to the Hulk. You know what I'm saying?
No,
Chris,
no,
we're going to be swimming together just now. I'm keeping my shirt on for obvious reasons. Parental guidance is advised, and a whole bunch of other things. No one needs to see the whale. We're here to see alligators today. That's right. So we're here with Gabby. Guys, I've been following their channel, Florida's Wildest, for like the last 2 years now. I am amazed by what this man does.
Thank you, man.
What Gabby does. They relocate rescued alligators, they work with crocodiles, and especially they work on the training and behavioral stuff with alligators and crocodilians. And I am as excited as a beaver and antique shop to find out all about that. Super pumped, mate. Honestly,
Good.
Watching you for years, I see what you do. I'm like, how do I learn? And that's why I'm here in Florida. And I had to come all the way down to Homestead. Guys, get out here and come. You can do the tour I'm about to do. You can get in the water with Casper, an American alligator. This close. I mean, it's right, you can see them. But a lot of people, they'll see an alligator or a crocodile on the bank and it's like a big ugly slug to them. They don't appreciate it, how graceful it is in the water.
Yes.
They don't see the colors properly.
Yes.
They don't see, oh, look at the foot of the alligator or the crocodile. But I've got a foot fetish for crocodiles.
I'm getting that. I'm seeing that.
I don't know why.
Today will be your day then. So I'm just going to get in and I'll call him into the water and you'll see him come right on over. He knows his name, comes when he's called. We'll put the net up. We do have to have you behind the net. That's regulation. That's not me. I'd love to have you in with me, but I'm not allowed.
It's okay. TIA, this is America. In Africa, we can't even see the water. So it's all right. Hey, there we just go.
Yeah.
I feel.
Here, everyone's a lawyer. Literally everyone's a lawyer. So everything has to be by the book, you know. But
100%.
yeah, so we'll get you in there and it'll be awesome.
Great.
All right, so we're going to go ahead and call Casper in right now. Hop in here. I'm gonna grab one of his little gator chow biscuits. This is ground up meat made into a pellet. It's just a training tool for him. Casper, come. You see that immediate recognition?
How's that? All he does is Casper. He comes. Look at that.
So, he was chewing on a leaf.
Chris, why isn't he swinging there now and biting you in the twig and berries?
So I've worked with him for 13 years now, you know, and so I positively reward calm behavior. So originally, you know, all the alligators are very excited when they first come up to you. They want the food and they come running up to you and you can't reward that, you know.
Yeah.
So what I do is I reward the calm behavior when he's being good, you know, and then he gets a little piece, you know. And then now he's just gonna wander away, he's doing his own thing. But if you watch, as soon as I call him in, Casper. See how quick that turn is?
And you're not like, Casper, come.
Oh,
it's
I
like
hate
you're not
that.
begging him.
So I see so many guys, especially when they're working with predators like this, where when they want to call them over, they're gonna be like, Casper, come. You know, they use this deep like voice, like hyper masculine, like, oh, it's like just talk to him, man.
How intelligent are these animals? Because what I'm seeing here, most people can't get their dogs to do.
I've got him better trained than most people's dogs. People think that these are like dumb animals, you know, and like their brain is only this big, which it is small, but so is a parrot's brain. And parrots have the intelligence, you know, some have the intelligence of a 6-year-old child.
Yeah. Some even smarter than some human beings are now.
I'll you know, help him with direction and things like that too. So when I'm doing the tour itself, for the photography aspect, because that's the other thing too, is we get the photos of people with him. Yeah. So I have to call him different directions, right? And so that way he can pose for the photos. Speaking of which, let me put the net in now that we got him in the water. Let me grab the net and then we'll get you in. It is not warm water, I'll tell you that right now.
That's why you don't go shirtless. Chris, you should know by now. And the shaved hair on the chest, that's the way you do it. So one day when I'm big and I look like Chris, I'll never wear a shirt. I'll go to Starbucks without a shirt. Kirst, what do you think?
That's good.
I'll go to Walmart. I'll go to Target. I'll go there without a shirt if I look like Chris. I'll never put it back on. I'll just be tanned, huh? Now, amazing thing. Chris goes, he's getting the net, he's putting it in. And right behind me, Casper's hanging out. Now, I would never turn my back on our alligators back at home like this. It's like he knows what's happening. He's used to that. And a lot of people wouldn't think that crocodilians have got this kind of level of just intelligence to kind of think, okay, it's not food time now, but still be reactive, and we'll see that. So if I was to maybe drop something next to the side of his mouth, he's probably going to go like that. I'll ask Chris about it, but it's just, what an experience. This is an honor. This is like a highlight. It's like your bucket list. You have to come here and swim with an American alligator. Man alive. And I'm learning as much as I can because I want to provide this in South Africa.
He's got to investigate every leaf he sees though.
Now if that leaf was your hand, is he going to bite it?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, so that's the big one I always tell people is like, he's trained, he's not tame. So he knows what to do, but if I were to not be quick with my hand and I wasn't paying attention, I throw my hand, he would bite my hand.
Yeah.
He's still an alligator.
How do you like my new look, guys? Son of a hamster! There you go. Barometer's in. This is the most incredible thing I've ever seen in my life. It's crystal clear, and you can see everything on him. Holy smokes. I mean, he's like, I don't know in inches, but like a couple of inches just away from me there. And you can see his teeth. You can see all the little paws on the side of his face there. You can see his toenails, absolutely everything. And honestly, like, I'm not even blowing smoke up your asses. This is a bucket list moment for me. It's one of the best things I've ever seen. And look, now you can see Chris's physique as well.
So he was actually going right towards Gabby's foot right there. And I called him and he turned away. Because if he were to bump her foot, he'll bite her foot. It does show the training there where like I can really control him and ask him where to go and he listens.
It's amazing. Is he always this kind of slow in the water and relaxed?
Pretty much, yeah.
Hello, boy. Hello, boy. And I mean, this is lovely because actually, for those who don't know him and might be nervous, to have him come up and stop here is just amazing. Casper came in, was he like a hatchling gator?
Oh no, he's a wild caught adult nuisance alligator.
So he came in, he's a normal gator. Reactionary, wants to bite you.
Exactly, yep.
And how did you take that?
Big like this. You know, just as you see him, that's how he came in.
and how, so you've been working with him, I think I heard one of your videos, 12 years?
I think this is like 13 now.
13 years you've been working with him, right?
Yeah.
Do you trust him?
No. That's what everybody says. Like when people see me and I'm like this with him and everybody's like, oh wow, you really trust him a lot, don't you? And I'm like, no, I don't trust him. I trust my experience with him and my understanding of him, and that I know I can do things like that and I know what he's gonna do.
Okay.
But I don't just like blindly, like if I just maintain eye contact with you and I'm like, oh, I just trust you won't bite me. No, not a chance.
He's still a predator.
Yes, of course.
He's not a tame animal.
Exactly.
He's a trained animal.
Exactly right. Yeah. So like I don't trust him in that way. Like if I'm watching him and I know what he's going to do, like I can do all this kind of stuff and I know like he's not going to bite me in the face, but at the same time, if I were to just not pay attention, I throw my hand out and I splash,
whoa,
he'll take my hand off.
Okay, so what amazes me, I mean, that thing when he comes up to your face, why is his mouth open there? What is he kind of looking at there?
So right now he wants food, right? So his mouth is cracked open the whole time because the whole time he's hoping for food, you know? So that's it, you know, he's just got the mouth open, hoping, waiting, you know, seeing if I'm gonna feed him.
But when he feels your face, why doesn't he think that's food?
Because we've done that many times. So that's an action that I've done. And you know, the first few times I did it, he tried to bite me in the face,
and
of
you
course.
must have shut your pants.
Yeah, well, I'm doing it from the front though, that's why. So like, I've had him try to bite me, and you just push away. You know, I pull back and I push him back, and that's why I keep a hand underneath just in case, you know? Yeah. Yeah, that's repeated action, so he knows that we do this and that he doesn't try to bite me when we do it.
This, honestly though, for people who haven't done it, this is like you swimming with a velociraptor. Yeah. This is a dinosaur.
Yeah.
And a lot of people don't get that. Like, look at it. He's right next to me. This is like I'm in prehistoric times and you are with an apex predator. This is doing it for me. Guys, I fell in love with Crocs a long time ago. Steve Irwin era and all of that, like most of us, I presume, Chris.
Yeah.
And but you don't often get the opportunity to spend time with them like this. And my Crocs at home, one of the major reasons I came to the US was to have experiences like this where I can learn about it so we can give other people these experiences. Because when you spend time with an animal like this, he just pushed up against me with his foot. It was so cool. Foot fetish of note. But it's so that when people spend time with this animal, you build a connection with it. So the last thing you want to do is go and hunt one or shoot one, or it's a nuisance alligator, nuisance now crocodile back in Africa, so let's just kill it. But it's suddenly got a personality. It's suddenly got some value to it and worth because we built a connection with it. And for me to be this close with an animal when it's not freaking out, it's not stressed, it's just chilling like a villain. Look at that.
So what I always like too is just that we can sit here and have a conversation. He doesn't care until I go, come. And you see, that's what he responds to. Just that whisper, that's all it takes.
Now, do you have to feed him whenever you call him?
Not every time. So we've done it enough that now he knows.
If someone else was to call him, does he react the same, or is he reacting specifically to your voice?
Somewhat. So other people can call him and he will listen, but he doesn't listen as well, right?
Okay. So there are 5 other alligators in this enclosure. They know there's food here, right?
Yeah, they smell it.
and Chris gets the other 5 to hang out outside the water because
For the most part.
There we go.
She's already
She's ruining us. She's ruining exactly what we just said. But so she's coming in, so now we'll watch what Chris does with that. But obviously you don't want 5 gators all going around you at the same time.
Right.
Gets a bit more dangerous, right?
So she will likely just watch us. Because again, you know, they know they're not supposed to come over. So she will likely just kind of stare at us a while. I don't think but she might come over. You know, but we just gotta watch.
I mean, these guys here, literally, you can train them like dogs. Look at him. Hello, boy. Oof. You must just want to kiss him all the time. You must want to give him a smooch all the time there. Have a look at this guy. Everglades outpost with the crocodile whisperer himself, Chris Gillette, spending magnificent time with Casper, crystal clear water, prehistoric dinosaurs all around us. I'm in heaven here. He's right here under the water. One of my dreams is to be in the water with a bellowing gator. I've seen it on a video before.
Yeah.
So ours are bellowing at home, you know, but ours are quite shy. So you get out to them and then they stop bellowing as soon as they see us.
Yes, they usually do.
And a helicopter goes past, they start bellowing again. But I've seen images of somebody in the water with a big gator holding the guy and he's going.
Yeah, I've done it with him. I've done it with him in the water.
Honestly, that would just be out of this world. That is amazing. It's like you're in his mouth. Hey? You can see all the stuff that is right here, and it's safe and it's beautiful, and you can't help falling in love with him. And there you have it, in the water with Chris and with Casper. This has literally been, I've said a lot of times, one of the highlights of my life. Guys, get down here. Follow them on YouTube as well. Link in the description down below. But get out here, do the tour with Chris. And he has to get over to Africa and come swim with our Crocs there again. Come and spend time with us in South Africa and show us how to do this amazing work. We'll see you next time. Then go out. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure you subscribe to the channel and check out our other playlists for lots of other content.